make the music work. And there we go. If the game is too quiet, I just need to hear it from my from my position. I can't really see it. Let's see. Go. And it should work. Yup. Alright. Is it not? I hope it's not too quiet. I'll have to turn it up if it's too quiet. I feel like there should be more sound. Am I not hearing it?
I don't know, but I'm writing to you anyway.
Something was happening.
Where are you? How far in the future? Where'd you find my journal? I may never know, but you can know me from what I put down on these pages. I come from a little village in the mountains. No one has left here since before I was born.
I really like
our
the
lives
art in this
changed
game.
overnight. Just a few days ago when my best friend had a prophetic dream. A vision that the elder said means this season is going to end soon. The world is about to enter a new era. A great change is coming. Everyone was afraid. I was surrounded by questions and I began to feel how little I know. What is this season that is about to end, and why is it ending? What exactly is out there that could turn the world inside out? If there are still voices singing and laughing in the wilderness, I could record them before they're gone. I also thought of my dad, who always wanted to see the outside world but never did. So, I asked if I could leave. The elder had one condition for letting me go. That I take what I collect to the museum vault, a palace of art and memory at the edge of the earth. She says it's the only place safe from the turmoil of a changing season. I hope that's where you're reading this now. I can't stop the change that is coming, but this time on Earth could live on in these pages. What it looks like, sounds like, how it feels to be alive right now. I'm writing to you at the crack of dawn on the morning I leave home. I can smell breakfast
I
cooking
feel like I'm
in
in
the
a
other
cinema.
room,
I'm trying not opening a
and I
snack.
can hear my mom's voice.
Try not to be loud. Alright. I think some of the movement is funny. Also, isn't her outfit great? She looks great. Love her. You can just... Fearsome tales for blasé children. Looks like a troll. With his stick in his hair and his ears and his nose.
My bag and Dad's camera ready for the great departure.
It might be too quiet. Let me see if I can adjust it. Because this game, compared to like some of the other games that I've been playing, is more of like a quiet game. See if I can continue to. There we go. There we are. I've played the start of this game before. Pate. I don't know how to pronounce those thingies. It's even worse trying to learn languages that are tone-based because, hello, I'm autistic and I legitimately struggle with tone. Hope you like him more than you would have liked a fish! Is our character not like fish? Prize ribbon. Front. First. Wandering Tale Festival. I like that our character is like a archivist type kind of character. She like wants to preserve things. Old Bill. Oh. The owl spreads her wings over prosperity. The bill is worth 10 poems. Prismatic treasury. I like the idea of it being like a closed off community so they don't really use money. Insect husk. Look at him go. You can hear mom, the mom like singing in the background. Some of the like fixed camera angle stuff makes the character move funky. Early 2000s vibes. Wait. We're gonna look at everything. I think there isn't so much more. Oh. A friend!
3, 2,
Why is it counting down?
1. Hooray! Mr. Lotto's here.
Why was that so scary? It starts counting down. I'm like, is it a bomb? Imagine you pull on a string for a toy you just found and it just goes 3, 2, 1. I'd panic. Oh, I've already looked at this. Oh, God, my nose is sniffly. There you go. I think we looked at most of the stuff in here, at least. Oh, fuck. No, the picture. The picture. Oh. Her mom has a cute jacket.
In this little house. There used to be 3 of us here. My mom and dad and me. Soon it will be just her. Her and all these memories. But in this moment, everything is the same as ever. Until I shift my weight. The floorboards creak. Mom hears it and turns to me. You're up.
Oh, I forgot that they have
What are you
like
doing standing
cartoon bubbles. Oh god, my controller fucking tried to. Okay. Why is everything always falling when it comes to me? I have terrible motor skills, that's why. Disability disables me. What? Let's see. I'm pissed that I didn't look at the picture because it was like right at the door.
Time to
Maybe I
get
can
going.
go back and look at it.
It's gonna be a beautiful morning. I'm making progress. I found the burner, camera, recorder, travel bag.
I like that there's
Breakfast
like a president
is
for
in
this.
progress. Still gotta make a pendant.
Right. I remember this.
We haven't used this in so long. Good thing I saved the instructions. Just as you would use a shield to protect your body, an identity pendant protects your mind. Your thoughts, memories, everything that makes you, you. We don't wear them here in the village anymore, but if you're going into the outside world, I'll feel better when you've got a pendant shielding you.
Shit,
Diseases of the
what?
mind,
Oh.
like the dream sickness.
I think you learn more about the dream sickness while going through the village.
It was Dr. Fumio's last invention. He realized that some psychedelic maladies were impossible to cure, so he made the pendant to prevent them in the first place. If you have a better idea how to protect your brain from being destroyed, let's hear it.
No.
That's what I thought.
She was like, girly pop, if you
Times
got a
of
better
war,
idea.
a pendant can be used to identify a body.
Yikes.
Let's skip that part.
Yeah. I agree, Mom.
Objects have two layers, the physical and the mental. The pendant needs to absorb both. 1.
Oh.
Collect a sentimental object for each sense: sound, smell, feel, sight, taste.
I think, yeah, you can go back into the room because you need to pick
2.
up stuff.
Feel the sense and speak aloud a memory of the object. 3. Feed the object into the burner. The memory will leave the speaker as it is transferred to the pendant. That means I'll forget the memory after I say it. It's supposed to be
Aw.
painless. At least.
No, I don't want her to lose memories. Mom.
No, you must remember everything. That's
Oh.
your role. The pendant needs this little sacrifice. I want to be sure it works. Don't be afraid. A few memories is a small price to pay for knowing you'll be safe.
Oh, that's so
Okay,
bittersweet, though.
This old tape should work for our sense of sound. I remember. You and I fell asleep listening to this tape. Where Dad came from? We all rested together until it got dark.
Aww.
What an odd feeling.
Aww.
Like an absence, disappearing. The empty space fills itself back in until I forget that I forgot anything at all.
Oh.
I'm glad I'm only losing a few memories. If I lost too many, I wouldn't even know who you are. You should pick the rest of the objects. I'll lose the memories, but you'll have them independent forever. So they should be important to you. They should be parts of your identity you want to be sure to protect. So think about what these items and what the memories would preserve about you. Let's do smell next. Find an object with a strong odor and that holds a piece of you.
Find a smelly thing. Huh. Can I go look at the... Yeah, I want to look at the picture.
Nothing. I was born in the glow of my parents' love.
Aww. I don't think the picture's gonna smell.
Nothing. I remember who my dad was.
Did it say anything on the portrait? I guess it did. Nightlife in the plaza. They're so cute. Smell. Okay, select the fucking counting down bear.
Honey, wax, baby, waves. I was loved by people I have no memory of.
I like this game. It's sort of like, it's very quiet and introspective because you can just
Sweet,
sort of go.
wax, honey. How I've tried to save things.
Mood. You have a combination of like ADHD and autism and OCD. You sort of just end up with, oh, but I'm emotionally attached to this piece of paper.
Ancient perfume, sweet. Nothing is ever lost.
You sure? Your mom's gonna lose these memories. Also, you don't really know the memories before you put them in. I feel that's also sad because, like, when you put them in, you hear, like, what the mom says about what happened, and then you're just like,
Childhood.
no.
Too sweet, too old. I always
Ginger
wanted to
beer.
experience new things.
Body aches, congestion, blocked nasal cavity, hot ears, upside down stomach disorder, flights of fancy, dorsal inflammation, spastic melancholia, loud dreams. What the fuck are loud dreams? I guess they're like dreams that are loud in your head. Pond foot, wandering wrinkles, moonburn, and birthdays. They're good for birthdays. You know. If you feel sad on a birthday, I guess. I can't read the small text. This probably would be more of a sense of taste rather than smell. I think it might be the flowers, but we can... Foods. Oh. Something here.
Granite, seaside,
Aww.
darkness.
Little
This speaks
handprint.
to how my mom loves me.
Age 9. We don't actually know her name, do we? I wonder if it gets brought up. There isn't that much more. So that might be the flowers. Oh, that's the book. Yeah. Wait. This one's the beetle. I don't think this one's gonna work.
Tangled nest, sour play. This speaks to how my dad loved me.
I think this would be very painful. Imagine if it's like a very important stuffed toy and she just forgets and puts it in there. No. Let's do flowers to see if it works. See what mom says.
What did you choose for smell?
These dry flowers.
Let's breathe in deep. Your dad used to bring these flowers home from his clients.
Oh no.
They only grow high up in the mountains. He was a great climber. He even found us a new source of water. I hoped after he would climb less, maybe even retire, but he always wanted to explore, and the only direction to go was up. Maybe the elder is letting you leave out of guilt for what happened to your dad. If someone has the energy to leave, it needs to go somewhere. He fell into the Fitz ravine. We never found his body.
Oh.
But doesn't he rest with us at night? Doesn't he appear in our dreams? How can such a human being depart this earth without leaving behind a trace as strong as the flowers would still have their scent? Darling, I don't want to lose this one. I can't lose this one.
No, we're not. Oh no, it's not. Isn't it gonna go away?
Can we put the flowers back, please?
Yes. Oh my god.
Thank you.
See, that's the thing. You don't know how important the memory is until you talk to your mom. And I was like, no, absolutely fucking not. I don't want you to forget about your husband. What if we tried these? There's not much stuff that smells much.
What did you choose for smell? Let's breathe in deep. I remember. These were a present from your friend Pate. It was such a special gift that you wouldn't eat a single one. But after a while, the candy became as hard as rocks. The candy was meant to give one moment of sugary joy, and you realized, we talked about this, that by trying to save them, they lost their purpose. It might have been better to just enjoy them in the moment.
God, that's a mood. At least that's not such a big strain on your mom.
Now touch.
Oh,
Pick
God.
something with a texture you like.
This is such an autism question. With a texture I like. I really don't like the texture of like old inbound books, like the way that the like fabric that they used, like, because it's old, so the fabric is sort of like become like not soft, and I don't know how to explain it, but like older books that are wrapped in fabric, I'm just like, I hate the touch.
My hand in my own hand.
No, we
This
can't do
speaks
this.
to how my mom loves me.
This is very much sense of touch, but oh my god, no. Is there anything in my room? Maybe the like origami thing or something. How about the prize ribbon?
Cheap velvet flower. I collect stories.
Maybe we'll see what mom says.
So what did you end up choosing? Okay, feel the ribbon. I remember. I can see it so clearly. It was the Wandering Tale Festival, and the plaza was packed. The tension in the air. I remember you were so nervous. You moved from table to table, collecting everyone's story fragments. And then you stood in front of everyone and had to tie them all together into one story.
That's a very interesting thing to like win a prize
Calm, and your mind seemed to float through, inventing and remembering at the same time. It was the first time you did something in front of the whole village, and you won the blue ribbon. There were many moments throughout your life when I knew you would leave someday. I knew you wanted more stories than our little village could offer.
She's very much like a gathering stories kind of person. Oh gosh. No, poor mom. Almost hit the wrong button.
I'm fine. Let's do sight next. Pick something that looks nice.
Oh. Your jacket looks nice, but we're not putting in your jacket. Oh, I feel bad for her. Not only am I leaving. Oh, the spoon though. That
Bold,
spoon looks
glint,
cool.
Smile, blushing face. I
Probably
used to see
related
souls
like,
everywhere.
medication. Look at this cute spoon. I feel like that might be... See, I'm trying not to hurt my mom. I feel like the main character is dressed in what like a Ken doll would be wearing. but she pulls it off better. Maybe the candle. Oh, like the pretty candle over here, but maybe not.
An unlit tower. I was left by people I have no memory of.
Yeah, maybe not. We could do the origami, or we could do the beetle. I don't think I'd want. What about the
Money.
old bill?
I always had the intuition the world could change completely.
Maybe. We'll see what Mom says about it.
So, what did you end up choosing? I remember. These were your grandmother's. It's called money. She had saved it.
It's called
Some
money.
superstition.
Imagine. They just. You know, they used to use that thing called money. They were stupid about it.
When she died, we were going to throw it away. But you said keep it. You said it could become important again.
Well,
Like you already knew, at that young age, how much the world could change.
at least they were gonna throw it away, so I don't feel so bad about using it.
For taste, we can eat breakfast and feed some to the burner.
Brekkie. Okay, even for breakfast, some kind of stew. One of the reasons why I was late was because I decided that I needed to go to the grocery store before I started the
The
stream.
memory I'll lose is the one we're forming right
Even
now.
though I knew that there wasn't enough time, but I just needed to do it. It's the you need to do it in a specific order autism thing, and I was just like looking at the clock and I'm like, fuck. I knew I was gonna be late.
I want you to have it forever.
Well, that also means that I have dinner for after the stream.
Standing here,
Can't see what it is, but it seems
you're
yummy.
having a last taste of home.
Can't imagine your mother making you like warm breakfast.
Now you're protected by lost memories.
That would have never been a thing. Kind of exposing that the only person who ever provided me with like warm breakfast was my dad. My dad was the one who made breakfast if we were having breakfast together. My dad was the one who packed me lunches. My mother was just like, fuck you.
A gem of home around your neck. This is my only condition for letting you go. You must promise me never to take the pendant off.
Okay, pendant stays on.
And never tamper with it.
Okay,
Okay?
of course.
Then I'm okay with you leaving. I think your camera and bag are still in your room. It's time to gather them up.
No. She deserves a hug. What a great mom. Let's see. Got my little bag, my little accessories. I think I looked at everything, so... Love that she made a list. How the camera even still work? I feel like cameras are so temperamental.
I've lost so much.
Mom.
How could the world ask me to lose you too?
Her design is so cool. Can I take a picture of you, Mom? Oh. I didn't have control over that at all. They're just doing it.
Look at us.
Aww.
There we are. There we were. We'll always be right here on this beautiful morning.
Oh. I do love that they exchange pictures. A journey of 1,000 seasons begins with a single step, is what I got an achievement for.
I just
Goodbye,
performed a
Rachel.
ritual with my mom. The moment has passed, but I'll record it in these pages for you, for the future.
Oh. Here's my mom. Oh. God, okay. Here's my mom. Whoops. Okay. Yeah, I get it. Pendant. I can rotate, right? Yes. What if I... This is like scrapbooking. Need to have a feel for the scrapbooking kind of thing. I love that you can kind of stick the recordings. Like you can do voice recordings, and you can kind of just stick them in here as well. And I think that's funny because it's like, ah yes, you press a button on your book and it becomes a noise. It's a very futuristic book. Put them over here. Need to put more stuff. No, I still have
I
one
never
more.
knew when my mom would share a memory of Dad while cooking, on a walk, with no warning. It knocked the wind out of me. Rituals take this grief and give it a shape and a story. Filling in this journal is a ritual too, but for a loss that hasn't hit us yet.
Wow, that's... yeah. That's kind of what journals become, don't they? Because if you write a journal and eventually somebody finds it after you've gone or after you've maybe gone to the hospital or something, they sort of have a piece of you in your mind. Not that it has to be a positive piece of your mind. Excuse me, I just had to turn on all the lights because it started to get real dark. Such be it to live in Scandinavia. Can I do more though? Thank you. Yeah, because you can do... Oh, spin! Wait. You can do... Oh, you can write stuff. Oh! Yeah. Oh, I like that. Can I? Because I wanted to have like more balance of like color and things. I don't think I saw that you could have different... Yeah. Maybe I put that here. Make that a bit... not that much smaller. It's a bit difficult to control the scaling and stuff. You could technically stop, obviously, but what's a pink thing? Guess these are just decorations. It's breakfast. How about, can we make it smaller? Oh! Okay, some of the controls are a bit whack. Yeah. Oh, I can add... That's nice. Okay. Okay, can I... maybe we're Can we make it a bit more? Oh, that made it very... What if I just plop it here? Yeah, and put it a bit like that. That looks nice, I think. I think this will move it around a little bit. Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that you could add so much text. This is actually really fun. Not me being the fucking... I like scrapbooking. I don't really do it on like a like normal basis, but if I had the energy and the function to, I would love to, but maybe maybe we can put it up here. Yeah, and then we put a bit... Look, it works. I mean, there's some overlap, but it'll be like that. Do we get most of it? Yeah. I think that's okay. I've always had the intuition the world could change completely. Oh, wow. Maybe the text doesn't work. Or maybe I can put it here. Ain't that right though? Jesus. Just from like the early 2000s to now, the world has completely changed over its head how it used to be. Maybe put a picture of something. Yeah, the money bills, right. Oh. There's sort of no regulating how big it becomes real fast. It goes up and down so fast. Okay, there's no in between, I guess. Yeah, I think I like this. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're good. I like that.
I've brought tools to record
Yes.
the sights and sounds of this season. I'll start by recording the only place I've ever known.
Can I go faster? I don't remember. Buttons. Oh. Okay, this might be a stupid autism thought, but having this outside, wouldn't this like get wet and get destroyed like super fast? Yeah, I know.
Public sleep music is a tradition of ours here. When the music ends, the village will begin to wake up.
Oh. Figure out the way to take pictures, I guess. I think it'll prompt me soon. Or not. No, it wanted me to do this. See, that's why I'm saying it's fun that you can put the recording here, but it makes zero sense. Ah, yes, you push the button on the book and it plays music. Oh. Put it like that. Hell yeah. That's fun. Okay. Okay, no buttons do anything right now, so I might need to just go downstairs. Oh my god, that is so steep. Sorry,
Last
I'm
night there
viewing
was a
this as
goodbye
a
party
wheelchair
here in the
user.
plaza.
I'm like, not only is it
Everyone was
super
so
steep, it
afraid for
also
me.
has stairs.
To understand that fear, to understand where I grew up, you have to know the man standing watch over the plaza, Dr. Fumio.
Right. This is such a, like, that kind of statue that sits over like a fountain like that is so prominent in so many European cities.
This is Dr. Fumio and his son. The statue isn't as old as it looks. The artist wore it down to give it a feeling of ancientness and the authority that comes with it. Dr. Fumio and his son founded Cairo back in 776. They live on through our traditions.
Alright.
There are 3 murals celebrating Dr. Fumio's work.
There's one. Found it immediately. Was by accident though. I have played through the start of this game technically twice, but
Remembering everything must be painful. Dr. Fumio brought peace to so many people here.
This one? Yeah. Okay. I believe the sound one. We might be able to walk faster soon, I believe, but we'll have to see. Who been? Whoops! I didn't mean to. Okay, we'll just. Who been drinking? I meant to look at it and not take a picture of it, but. Oh, yeah, I'll take it.
Pate loves fish, even though nobody here has ever seen one.
It reminds me of like, oh, that's the one that we need to record. That reminds me of like medieval paintings of things that they've never seen. Like a whale that just looks like a normal fish with weird human ears. Somebody's explained that as a good like metaphor for that's how able-bodied people see disabled people, because usually you see it through media that is portrayed by able-bodied people. Oh, smell.
Smells like an old man's toes dipped in something. I had to drink this gross potion last night. Like my pendant, it's supposed to protect my brain.
Wow. So there's a lot of stuff going on that can fuck with your brain, huh? Maybe make it a bit smaller. I'll take a bunch of pictures. You can kind of go like, oh, here we go. No. Oh, is it? No. Audio recorder. Oh, okay. It's fucking with me. Because I was going into the audio recorder thing. So we can go faster. It's the Final Fantasy button for faster.
This is a healing instrument created by Dr. Fumio.
Interesting.
It draws on the pure mountain air.
Oh my god. I was just like, what the fuck just happened? So my headset just said power off in the distance, and it was just very low. Like, and it freaked me the fuck out, because I was just like, what, who talking? And I didn't like it, but oh yeah, you can do this. It's like a scrapbook. Look, that also kind of looks like a fish. This is like her friend Pate's art. I like it. He's holding a little flower. For the fact that he's never seen a fish, it's pretty good looking. Alright, we've got like this. We also probably can put down some, yeah, she said a bunch of stuff. This, so what if we move this around? No, I'm not done yet! Stop! Don't show it off!
Is that where my instinct to try to help comes from?
Stop!
It's so strange to imagine I'll be shaped by places and people I haven't met yet. So strange to imagine that I might feel at home somewhere else.
I like that this game just lets you like indulge in a bunch of just thinking. Because that happens, right? Where you just end up like in a fog of like thinking too much or whatever. But this game is just like, yeah, let's just do a lot of ruminating and thinking in a positive way. There you go. Yeah, maybe we can make that a bit different. I'm gonna arrange the paper. Being a bit OCD about my sketchbook. I can say that, by the way. I'm diagnosed with OCD. Legitimately. It's sometimes you just get a bit too much about, no, this doesn't look good, I want it to look good. Oh, I already put that in. Okay. And we can put in some other stuff on this one specifically. Oh god, there's so much text. Okay. Right. I also feel a bit queasy, which is not the best, but what can you do? Oh, I think this might be another mural. Yeah. Rip Dr. Fumio, dream sickness, dreams on. There's just a crow sitting on this guy's head. Okay.
Dr. Fumio said the dream sickness was caused by something very powerful.
Yes.
He wasn't able to cure it.
Oh. Interesting. It sets up a lot of like soft world building around this game where she just sort of talks about stuff. Right, this one. Yeah. Right. So I kinda, yeah, take a picture of that one. There's also a bit of art around here, I believe. Okay, yeah. Goodbye, Carol. I think that's me. And obviously our bestie. Fish in the sky.
Pate's little daydream of leaving this place, of seeing something weird.
Right. So, my name is possibly Carol. Carol Cafe? Oh no. It's the village, so it's not me. Music and poetry tonight.
This is the cafe where my dad used to read his poems. He wrote one for me. Maybe he wrote it for you too.
Me? The person reading it. I think I want to record the fountain. Because I remember doing that last time and it was just kind of nice. You know? This stuff also kind of hits home because when I was little, we moved from Germany to Norway, and
You have plenty
obviously
of fresh water here. I wonder
that-
if it's more scarce in the outside
Yes.
world.
maybe not. Obviously, that meant sort of leaving behind like everything I've ever known. And I remember that we used to go back at each summer, and we used to stay with some friends that lived in the same neighborhood. And I would just go around and take pictures of everything, because I just wanted to remember like how good it felt to like feel at home somewhere. By the way, I don't have a very good outview on that entire topic of like immigrating into Norway, because ever since we did move, I have never felt like at home or like welcome or like I belong somewhere. And it's a sad reality of that, because A, you're an immigrant from another country, and B, I'm also neurodivergent and have a lot of other stuff going on. But it's just in that little village, everybody knew me. Cured time misperception disorder. That sounds like ADHD. That just sounds like ADHD. Time misperception disorder. Yes, me.
The elder sought out Dr. Fumio to cure her mother, who was suffering from time misperception.
Okay. But yeah, it's a sort of like, I used to live in a sort of like, I guess you'd call it like a cul-de-sac sort of situation, and like most of the neighbors we knew and were friends with, and the one neighbor that was like a grumpy old man that had lost his wife to cancer, he just hated everybody, and sadly he did not get a like Disney Pixar up style redemption arc. He just hated everything and everybody, and he would scream at us through the bushes and stuff. Yeah, I understand that lost dog.
Last night, my friends wrote down their hopes for my trip and tied them to the branches of this tree.
That's cool. Okay, I think we can put in some stuff now. Oh, I like that they have a little picture for the fountain, even though it was not a. No, I didn't. Ah! You pushed the wrong button and it all goes to shit. Maybe we can put that together with like the other pate stuff. Maybe we can make this guy smaller. A village that was created as a place to heal. Is that where my instinct to try and help comes from? Oh, that's nice. I like that. I like the village. It feels very safe. But yeah, where I used to live, that's how I felt when I was a kid. And then we moved to Norway, and then we literally moved to the, like, on top of a mountain where there was 2 households. There was one guy who was living in his, like, bungalow, whatever you call it, like a, what do they call it in English? A camper van. Because his house was, like, too rotted to live in, I believe. And then there was another family of, like, a guy who was a teacher at my school. And the rest of the village was like all at the bottom of the mountain. It's very, if you've ever seen the anime Heidi, it's very that like that, but not whimsical and fun. Just awful to try and get to school from there, because we had to climb up and down the mountain all the time. Oh yeah, maybe I can put that in. Oh, I like that. This game is just a lot of me scrapbooking, isn't it? Oh, I think I need to move you because this would look so good. I like that. Fuck. Keep pressing the wrong button. Yeah, it's both of his artwork stuff. I think we have most of the stuff in, so we can put in some... Did she say this? Okay, I think we might have some text for this. I like that I'm treating this like properly as like a scrapbook. Yeah, let's put it over here. Yes. Oh yeah, I like that. Aww, that's cute. Here we go. I think there's obviously a bunch more stuff. Tree. Caro. Yeah, the city, or the village rather. Okay. Put them both over here. Neat. It makes it look like a postage stamp. I'm like this. Oh, make it look even more like a postage stamp. Beep. Nah, put it over here. I think we can still do more stuff, so I already put that here. I don't really need to. Right. We got those, right? Wait, I might not have done it, so let me take the picture in again. I don't know how to open that menu again. Yes, okay. There we go. No. Fuck. How do I... this one, right? Put in there. Voila.
Dr. Fumio was an important person, but we also just have a need to put a human face on events that are beyond our control. He may have felt just as scared and helpless as everyone else.
Do we have even more keepsakes? Oh. And then this one. Yes. That will do nicely. You could obviously just sort of endlessly go into like taking pictures of everything in the village, because it's a really neatly detailed village, but in order to try and get on with the game. Oh yeah, there's this. Can I not look at it? Guess I need to take a picture of it.
I go fishing here with my best friend Pate, even though there's nothing to catch.
Wonder how they
We
get
both
food.
appreciate the silence.
Yeah. Do you really like that this game is literally just you take a bike and you go biking? Whoops. Again, I keep pressing the wrong button. 710.
Harrow Village was founded during the modernity. Much later, Dr. Fumio arrived and remade it in his image.
Put that in, I guess. Take a better picture. Let me take a picture that's bigger. Cool. Right up in there. Oh no, it's off center. Oh, I'm not good at this. There we go. Yes, that'll do better. Put that one in there. Oh no, not. No. Like this. I do believe I can put all the stuff underneath it, so yeah. Can put stuff on top. Do I have anything? It's kinda getting cramped in here. You can't really size down the like. Well, imagine you do this for keeping records, and then the people who try to read it, they're like, bitch, why did you make it so unreadable? Because I'm stupid. There you go. This is all we can fit on this page. Another fountain.
This flower means you're in my thoughts. The morning after the search was called off for Dad, our doorstep was covered in them.
We can move this a bit and then it'll... Yeah. Put a little flower in it. This game is just pure calm, pure nice, I suppose. Let's see. Is there anything around here? Oh my god. It's very medieval vibes. It's a bit like fun that they introduced that you can have like illnesses of the mind, like memory loss, and that you struggle with time and stuff. Whoa. Time to lay down. That's such a cute city.
Is it recording?
Yes.
Okay. How to leave home for my daughter. Find a sacred square of earth. Lay down so you have the dirt at your back.
This is nice. I feel like this game is just centering your mental health a bit.
Close your eyes. Close everything.
Are you supposed to close everything?
Do you see for yourself? You see for the dead, for the unborn. Do you listen for yourself? You listen for the dead, for the unborn. Your ancestors are in that dirt. All the living and all the dead are holding you up. Now, stand. They're still there, aren't they? It's time to move, to entangle yourself everywhere with everyone. So the next time you lay down in the dirt, you will have so much more to tell them.
This game shows a visual style that is so just... It's cozy and it's stunning. It's just a little village up there. Just all the way up the mountain. Very Italian vibes.
Tate fixed up 3 bikes instead of 1.
Yeah, so you get a choice. Take a moment here. My PC is like, whoa! Oh yeah, nobody's up because she said that everybody was still asleep. How serious I'm taking this.
These bikes were used by messengers a long, long time ago.
Can't imagine using a bike that much on this village. It's just like the way down, going like zoom. Try to record over here, I guess. The silence. Oh, I pressed the wrong button again. I'm so good at pressing the wrong button. Take a bike and leave. You get to choose which color. I'm between like blue and yellow. I think blue goes with her outfit. Oh, great. I just realized that the now playing thing isn't... There we go. Yep. Well, that was stupid of me. Fixed it up and it didn't. Oh! Right. If you play this on the PlayStation 5, it gives you resistance on the shoulder buttons, which always... Wait. I didn't wanna... But... This tunnel kind of gives me Spirited Away vibes. Abandoned tunnel. This game is just really nice. Look at me go, our speed! Imagine you've never gone outside your like mountain village and then this is what you get immediately. Yum. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, this game is like too gorgeous for its own good. Just as straight without gets. whole moss area. That's so cool. Wow. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Can you imagine doing this with a real bike? That'd be terrifying. Okay, give me a second. Me and my bike. A bunch of stuff to put in there. I feel like maybe you could tap your bike on those and fucking fly. Okay, so we're going in there. Okay, I keep still pressing the wrong button, which is good on me. Oh, wow. Jesus. She doesn't have a lot to say about these pictures. Okay, I'm gonna blow this. Yeah, she's got nothing to say. That's so pretty. My little bike. He's a little friend. Oh god. It keeps whenever you put an
I feel nourished in
after,
these
like,
sights
here you go.
by the unfamiliarity of it all. These means of connection, long in disuse, are certainly telling me something about the world. Will they be used again in the next season?
Oh, there we go. The tunnel inside. I got some stamps. Ooh. This one's cool. Look at. There's no in between and really, really big and really, really small. It's kind of neat. Not much to record right now. Let's see. Probably get in around here. Oh, pretty. Oh, I was spawned inside my bike. It sort of gives you the peace that sometimes playing a farming simulator does. I say sometimes because I don't feel like Stardew Valley gives me any kind of peace at fucking all. But like Harvest Moon and stuff. It gives me like sort of cozy feeling of no hurry, just fun. I remember this. There's like some letters here. It's like a... Oh. Once again, I keep pressing the wrong button. Yeah, there's like a bunch of letters on the floor. The Asian Islands. trips around these islands. Little goblin people. I feel like I'm walking tipsy on the edge of the earth. We're skipping from island to island, the way a stone skips along the surface of the water, leaving little ripples like a kiss or two. Oh, I don't know. I just miss you today. And today, and today. XOXO. You know who. Yeah, I'll pick it up. Greetings from Tiang Valley. Can I read it? Hey, guess where I am? I hope you looked at the site first. I had to pay my respects to the birthplace of Manches. There's a lot of tourists, but also a weird feeling to the place. It would take me more than a postcard to explain. Take care. Aldo. Yeah, I'll take it with me. Caro, that's where I'm from. It simply isn't that kind of location. Don't bother trying to visit Caro Village. It simply isn't that kind of location. That's hilarious. This village is very hard to find, but you really need it somehow. You make your way there. I just wanted to let you know that I'm staying here for good. The season can only meet a violent end. It's too bright, too cheery. Stay safe, Conway. This must have been the previous season.
I can see in these letters that the outside world has extremes of beauty and tragedy beyond anything I've known.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay. Put a bunch of these ones here. Caro Village is the interesting one here because that's us. This one. These means a lot of connection long in disguise are certainly telling me something about the world. Can I put that up here, do you think? Oh, it's a bit big. Yeah, like that. Move it a bit. Yeah. Maybe I can record something over here somewhere. The birds.
I wish humans had evolved to sing instead of talk.
You can't sing. That's the thing you can do. Girly pop. Shit. I fucked it up. Oh god, it's a bit of a mess in it. Put that one there. Yeah. out. Okay, moving around stuff is a bit cumbersome. I mean, it's not unlike any fucking program you can use to... Oh, I can just sit here. Do a little sit. Oh yeah, can you draw? Do you have a little sketchbook? Oh, look at those. Like all the cranes of some sort. We don't really know much about this world, do we? Maybe we should do a whole page. Oh, we need to get the bike. I can't go without my bike. But also, let's look at stuff. Oh, a letter. Dear Asdale, I'll be surprised if this letter reaches you. The war has become like a deranged sleeper thrashing in bed, eyes closed tight. I've noticed how the soldiers strip people of their clothes first, a smaller degradation, which permits everything that follows. I wish I had loved you more completely when the world allowed it. Odell. Jesus. That's real dark. Yeah, pick it up.
They were right. The letter never made it. The season before this one, the war, seems so horrible.
Please get this letter to Dr. Fumio. I am suffering from memory excess, but cannot travel to the village for treatment. I was praying you could instruct me by mail how to cure myself of this disease. I'm unable to forget. Now I realize how important it is to gain open space in the mind. Tell me what to do. Tell me how to forget. Please get this letter to Dr. Fumio. Yeah.
Before setting up in Cairo village, Dr. Fumio roamed the land curing people. It must have been hard when he wasn't around anymore, especially for people who couldn't travel to the village.
Dear Cornelius, I've thought it over and I have to tell you, the name you picked for your baby, it's terrible. Please do not go forward with it. I pray this letter reaches you in your time. In time, yours truly. Bruh, your baby name
That
sucks.
poor baby.
God. Okay. We do have a lot of stuff now. Probably get rid of this, right? Remove. Put this over there. Oh. It's 8 already, Jesus. Well, we're going for until 8:20 about, so like another 20 minutes because I started way late. Let's see. Yeah, we have the letters. This one I think might be important to put in as a historian, as a history student. This one. Having like first person accounts for stuff like this. God. Having just gone through, or like I'm still going through a fucking assignment at school, at university, where you sort of you're supposed to go through like the sources that we have and then decide like, okay, so do you think the sources had it right about if this emperor was nuts or not? Like legitimately one of the things is like to figure out whether are these emperors mad, or was it just a loaded people writing stuff to try and defame them? And I'm like, how the fuck are we supposed to know? Because the only sources we have left are like people who didn't like him. No, maybe put this. Yeah, no. This. They were right, the letter never made it. Put it there. And, humans had evolved to sing instead of talk. Shut the fuck up, humans. Says this character. Oh god. It's gotten very chaotic, but that's how it goes when I have too many things. Pretty sure we're good for this area. I did find a bunch of letters. Oh, more. What does it say? Fabric 5 rolls. Oh, herbal tea. It's the trade roads are cut off. Carol is gonna feel even smaller now. How do they
Traders
like
used to come to
survive
the
in
outskirts
Carol?
of the village. The war put an end to this.
What war? Because I'm just like, if they don't know what fish are, or they know what fish are but they don't have fish, like where do they get food from? If it's just, do we even know where it is anymore? It might be behind the hill now. Can't see it anymore. Yeah. Yeah, how would they know? Or, no. How would they know? How are they feeding themselves? Oh god. What are these? Oh my god, why is it so loud? Jesus.
Someone carved notches in the bamboo for the wind to flit
Oh, that's what
through.
this
So it can
is.
sing.
I was like, what are these noises? It's these bamboo things. They're hella noisy. Oh my god. Put them here, I guess. I can't make them any smaller than this. Oh my god, it's so loud. Okay, we're going. It's a bit too loud for me. That's terrifying. I don't think I noticed that the first time I played this. All like whooshing of the bamboos. So we're going towards here. Are we sure that we can make it? Gee. Sign.
I heard at some point the tides got less predictable.
Oh.
Places flooded that never had before.
It's like that anime. What's it called? Weathering with You? Anime movie. Sea, land, transportation industries.
A crane to move materials around. The things that used to be possible.
Wow. Yeah. Oh. Oh my god! Yeah. see on X Games mode. That's the way I was supposed to go through here. It's just the way she fucking glitched. Oh my god. Friends.
We learned about old technology in school, but not much about animals.
How the fuck are you surviving? You want a black for me? You wanna do blah blah blah? No? Can I pet
My
you?
first time petting an animal. I think it went pretty well.
It went pretty well. Well, it didn't attack you or anything. Wonder if I'd ever met a person before. Running. Oh, there's another one. Can I now? Can you say something for me? No? How about you? Would you? Yeah! Thank you for the interview. Much appreciated. Can I pet you as well? Oh, hell yeah.
That time it felt off. I guess I had
Beginner's luck!
before.
The fuck do you mean? Try pet it again.
Okay, now I got it back.
Yes.
I'm in control. I can easily pet certain four-legged animals.
Yes, they're friends. Okay. I don't think we have that much more space. I don't think you can start a new place, but you can put a little recording of him in here. Please. Little goat. If I put this here and then somehow, no. There you go. Somehow managed it. It's very full. I didn't have this problem before. Oh, another one. Hi. We no longer have comments on petting animals. We just do it. Can you pet the goat? Yes, you can. Perfect game. 10 out of 10. Oh, whoops. I wasn't struggling. Nyum. Just going places. I think it might like take over and we're gonna move on to the next area soon.
I cycled through landscapes, seeing them for the first and last time.
Wow.
I had no idea when I left my home how the season would end, or more importantly, how soon. It's like a weird thing. How do they know about it like ending? On a cold, damp day, I feel true loneliness for the first time. Nobody could have described with words how big this world is, how it goes and goes. I passed through it, where others passed before me.
This is the area I got stuck. The last time I tried playing this game. So we'll have to see. We might end up ending it before we get to any of the parts where I got stuck. But it's weird there's a path through here if there isn't any people. Isn't it like a thing in Death Stranding that when people walked paths a lot that they'd that there would appear like paths. Oh. Dang. Everywhere. Every line is dead. Every wire is cut. I can see.
Someone was out here alone.
A long journey. Phone. Sometimes when she takes a picture, she comments on something, so that's what I'm doing. Going forever. Is it like an aqueduct? Kind of looks like an aqueduct. Yeah, it looks like an aqueduct of some sort. Inspiration. Weeks passed and I came to know loneliness. Yeah, well, welcome to the club, man.
One melody is like me out here alone. I can't write. I have a feeling they use these music boxes to fall asleep.
Makes sense. One voice, 1 tune, alone in the wilderness can't last long. 2 voices, a melody, and a harmony is enough to survive a little while. 3 voices, a community, a song can last a whole season.
They kept themselves company with music.
What is this? Another music box over there. And another one over here, okay. Maybe they wanted me to play them all at the same time, but I think that maybe winding them at one by one at least. Oh no, they're just the same.
2 voices is like me and my mom. We can survive, but eventually you need more.
Okay.
3 voices is complex as life is supposed to be. I could listen forever.
It's a bit much, I'ma tell you, while having them all go at once. Feels a bit much. Yeah. I think I was stopped. Right. Can't make it any smaller than that. Let's see. First one. So weeks have already passed in game from the first section. God. No. It always like you have to put in so
Time
many
seems
and
to
then it's
pass
like
differently around here.
let me look.
I feel so heavy and so light at the same time. I'm not really alone. I'm with myself. I'm with the earth.
I mean, I'm not really alone. I have a cat in my room. Like, you still feel alone. You want painting of me? Drawing. I like the idea of being able to zoom in and zoom out. Like little scraps of stuff I have. How you do that? Whoops. Well, if you say so. I feel it kind of annoying that you can't scale down the text. It's just like really big. You can only like scale it around and how much and which direction it takes up spot. A lot of scrapbooking in this game. I wonder if it was supposed to do anything to turn them all up at once or not. Now my feet are wet. Is there anything else to find there? Legitimately living under a bridge. No, at least they had a little bed. A little bit of shelter. Wrong button again. Oh, I keep pressing the wrong button somehow. Met a driver from a group that's building a community. I'm leaving with them. Goodbye to this nonsense life. Goodbye to this nonsense season.
Looks like they made it out of here.
I love that sound.
When I was a kid, I heard voices talking inside the sound of rain. I still listen for it, even though I know it's not there.
I mean, it's fun. What? I think this game gets a little bit mad at me sometimes. A bonk. scene.
In the empty places, I found companionship in the tapes I recorded before leaving home. The elder told me the story of her life. I listened back to it, ready to note down anything that seemed important.
I don't think I've gotten this far. Somehow I got stuck in the place with all the music boxes.
Let's set the scene for the listener,
Oh.
whoever that might be. This is the elder speaking. We're sitting in the plaza, saying goodbye to a dear soul. We're here to see if there's anything useful in my mind that could help you on your trip. A century's worth of memories, dreams, fantasies, visions. Like a big, old, haunted library. When I die, this library will burn down. But which book should we check out first? I don't have all the answers, but I do feel the story of my life could help you understand what kind of world is out there. It's okay not to understand everything right away. The moment may pass before you've gotten a firm hold on it. But as long as you're there to witness it, to take it down in your journal, you and others to come will someday take the time to make sense of it all.
That's so smart, actually.
Francis Cale, if you must know. You can call me Frank. Or Elder. Or the Elder. Or Elder Frank. You know, whatever. I don't care. I was born on the ocean. My mother and father worked on a cruise ship. The short-lived but glorious watery republics. Floating cities. Most won their independence by the time I was born. How can I describe them? They were a jewel of the golden season. Pleasure boats with a radical political program. Oh, nice. The golden age was a time of flags, logos, mottos, mastheads. My mom taught me to read them. She was a ship's philosopher. My dad was a recycling engineer.
A recycling engineer? What on earth?
Recycling on the ship was a matter of life and death.
Oh.
We had to get the most out of every object and watt of energy.
Where did your family come from? Tell me about your... I don't know.
My grandparents played with the past. They changed it like we change our wardrobe. So it was a different answer every time.
Oh.
But they often said we were exiles of some kind. Exiled royalty from a secret lineage. Blood that glows in the dark. Or we're exiled from the mouth of some great leviathan. When they were older, they just said, we're from here. We're from right now. I loved the way the ship would tilt and roll with the waves, especially as I fell asleep. It was so comforting.
Can't relate. If the ocean goes real bad, falling asleep is hard.
Picture me as a kid in bed, feeling the swaying of the ship. It was like being rocked to sleep as a baby. I loved exploring the ship, wandering through the suites, the swimming pool, the game rooms, and oh, there were 2 dance halls.
2 dance halls.
A large, elegant one and another one in the basement.
In the basement.
A lot of my firsts were down there. My first dance, my first kiss,
Aww.
and so forth.
When did you leave?
Our ship was taken over in the early days of the war.
Oh.
That was the end of the watery republics. I heard the dance hall in the basement became a weapons cache. Took me half my life to say goodbye to the world I knew in my youth.
Oh. Yeah, I get that.
Imagine me and my parents and everyone I knew being escorted off the ship by a company of soldiers. And I'm thinking, I hope they don't make a mess of my room. I was embarrassed by the younger kids who were crying their eyes out, but they knew, I guess.
What did you think was happening? Was that the end of the season?
Even as things got bad, I couldn't imagine the changes were permanent. It's easy now to look back and say the internationalism of the golden season was violently breaking down. You can be naive about all kinds of things, but not war. Most of my life has been spent in isolated communities, and the one moment I was in the wild world, you couldn't pick a more chaotic time. And we had been warned this season was going to end. Oh, but we didn't understand the warning. You see, one night, along a coastline, we saw beautiful lights shimmering above the water. Later, we found out this was an ancient warning system. It hadn't been used in so long. We didn't know what it meant.
Oh. Yeah, it's not like what some people are like trying to figure out how to warn future generations of like radioactive waste and stuff.
We just thought, well, ain't that pretty? We tried to stick together and camped out on the coast of the Prismatic Grounds.
What's the Prismatic Grounds? What did your parents think? How did you feel?
She saw the meaning of things shifting. It disturbed her greatly. He saw war as a process of turning life, resources, energy, the potential energy in every human soul into waste, turning human eyes and hands that could paint a landscape into a field of ashes. Are you sure you want me to keep going? The story gets darker from here on.
No.
Okay, so conditions in the camp were getting worse. My mom got lost in thought for long periods of time. She'd be completely still for hours, days even.
Oh my god.
We realized she caught, well, now we call it time misperception disorder. It's when you lose your ability to tell how much time is passing. A minute can feel like an hour. A day can pass in 10 seconds.
ADHD. How did it make her feel?
What's so hard is the feeling of absolute loneliness. Normally, we're all at least roughly in the same flow of time, but with this disorder, you walk alone, truly. We heard about a traveling doctor who could cure these kinds of diseases. I decided to go find him. I found out his name was Dr. Fumio, and he traveled with his son Lucio. People talked about him like he was a god.
What's going on with the war? What happened when you found them?
The Prismatic Grounds had roped almost everyone into their system until they reached the far wastes and heard no for the first time. Nobody reacted well. It got to the point of, neighborhood against neighborhood. Grievances had been buried so deeply we forgot they were there. It felt like things changed overnight. I'd pass through a city and hear later that they'd torn each other apart. I could not imagine it.
Wow. What happened?
I described my mom's condition to Dr. Fu. He said there was no cure yet, but there was a village high in the mountains. He thought it was high enough he'd have a better chance at treatment. Lower places are more dangerous. Valleys are the worst.
Yeah, that does make sense because you're high. If the village is high on a mountain, then it
He
would be
invited
more
me to
secure.
join them in going to the village, but I wanted to go back and get my parents and bring them with me.
A village high on the mountains. What happened next?
I packed my things and got ready to leave the next morning. At night, my mom came to me in a dream. She was standing in a field of flowers. I'd grown since I last saw her. We were the same height. She pressed a finger hard into my palm. She taught me well. I knew the meaning of the gesture. I knew no matter what I did, I'd never see my parents again.
Oh.
In the morning, I told Dr. Fumio I would follow him to Karo village. The next few weeks were very physically tiring, hiking, climbing. And when we found the village, building, planting, clean, Fumio brought sick people from all over the world, and they got better. The treatments worked. Everyone was healing, so why couldn't I? One day, we got word the war was over. We never found out how it ended. It was like peace just swept over the earth in a split second. There was a party in the plaza to celebrate the end of the war, but I couldn't bring myself to go. Yes, it was over, but it had taken my home, my family. That night, as I was falling asleep, I felt the bed tilt and sway gently, as if it was being tossed on the waves of the ocean. As if I was back in my bedroom on the ship.
Oh.
As if I was back in my mother's arms, being rocked gently to sleep. I knew I was finally home. And nothing could hurt me.
I imagined coming upon a place as hidden and singular as my own village. Eventually, I found myself circling a valley, looking for a way in.
Oh, this is the one on the postcard. Let's see. Oh, it's 8:30. We did make it like quite far, I'd say. Oh, I didn't finish my book, did I? I can still put in stuff, that's nice. I feel like maybe I missed some stuff, but who knows. I do think that I've gone a bit overtime. I think that we could possibly finish this game with another stream, because this game is relatively short and it's very nice and very relaxing. You're just doing a bunch of scrapbooking stuff and you're just biking around with your nice bike. Nice bike! So, but I believe that like leaving it off here and then coming back to it, we can actually finish it the next time. I love that there's an unstuck option, because they know that their game can be a little bit glitchy. But I managed to get further than I had before, so that's nice. Let's see. I am really grateful for anyone who is watching. And next stream, if I probably don't have time next week, do I? It'll be Friday again, and it'll be 6 p.m. CST. We will either, probably continue this game and finish it. And then I might look into some drawing stuff, because I have been doing a lot of drawing recently. I just need to look at capturing that stuff, because I haven't been using materials that work for me, which means that they aren't easy to capture, because I have like a Samsung tablet that I've been drawing on recently. I've just been using Krita, like the free software. It's worked for what I'm using it for, although when I was like making the PNG tuber, the project was getting so big that Krita was like having trouble loading it. Krita was like, "Oh, why are you doing this to me?" But yeah, since I don't have an iPad, I only have a Samsung one. I can't use Procreate, so. But I'm really grateful for everybody who watched the stream, or like popped by the stream, or watches the VOD. I am gonna try if I can get some stuff edited from the previous streams. And we might do Slime Rancher next week and then season, but I think we should finish season first and then maybe look at doing more Slime Rancher after. I'd like to do more, but the next week is gonna be chaotic, so we'll wait. So see you again next Friday at 6 p.m. I hope that this was fun and relaxing, because it's kind of a fun game. But yeah, see you again next Friday. Bye bye.